got one for you today. Guys, I was scrolling through Twitter while I was taking a poop, and this story came up of a Detroit rapper. Now, being a Michigan native myself, this one hit very close to home. Detroit rapper named Dank DeMoss, and from the looks of her, that's probably what it smells like. Now, that being said, apparently the background of this story, I have not watched this news article yet, or this little clip video, but according to the caption and according to what I've read, this gargantuan woman decided to order a Lyft, and the Lyft driver pulled up and said, "You can't fit in my car." Order Uber XL, canceled a ride, said I'm sorry, took off. She is now suing Lyft. I'm assuming for some type of discrimination. Either that or she ate her own hand. I'm not sure, but we're going to find out. So let's just keep watching.
Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party this month when her Lyft rolled up.
Why didn't you walk to the Detroit Lions watch party, bitch? That was the first problem. You didn't need a Lyft. You could have walked the whole way. You don't need 10,000 steps. You need 10 million. Okay, you don't need to go to a watch party. You need to go to one of those watch parties that have like the little walking treadmills where you watch to get the TV, to keep the TV going, you have to move your fat ass. That's what you should have been doing. But let's keep going.
Walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
She already knew.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
I can fit this car. Believe me, you can't.
He told her there's not enough room in his car.
That was what? What kind of car was that? Maybe like what, a Honda Accord? Maybe. Like that was not a big car, guys. She did not order Uber XL, obviously. Here's the problem, guys. If you're a couple pounds overweight, that's okay. Right? You could fix that real easy. If you're 500 pounds, there's going to be some stuff that you have to deal with based on your shitty choices. Okay? This lady ain't got no glandular problem. She ain't got no thyroid issue. It's not a hormonal imbalance. No, the bitch breathes cheeseburgers. That's the only way you get this big. Okay? She don't have a problem that she is not responsible for. So if you're responsible for your own problem, you are then responsible for the ramifications of that problem. That's how real life works.
Kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. You know, I feel like that was a slap in the face.
Yeah, they're going to pop.
My tires, you know, like.
The driver said his tires could not handle her weight.
For every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL.
No, I don't never have to order Uber XL.
He apologized, canceled the ride, and left her there. The rapper says she's pretty tough. Dank.
What are you wearing? Wait. What is wrong with you? She wrapped a bed sheet around her boobies and sang a song. Why do... I'm just going to say it. This is disgusting. This is the problem. Is nobody has the balls to be like, you're disgusting. Put clothes on. That's the truth. That's what we should be saying here. Like, I'm sorry. You're massive. You're not thick. You're 1 foot in the grave. The other's on a gravy bowl. Like, she'll be dead in 2 years anyway. Like, I just hope the lawyers just make the lawsuit keep going because she'll die of obesity or diabetes within a year or two anyway. I mean, look at why is she wearing that? You're not, you should have to go through an application process to wear shit like that.
Dank DeMoss, as she's known at the mic, is crushed by the whole situation.
I just want them to know, like, It really hurt my feelings.
It looks
No, it didn't hurt your feelings. It's the truth. The dude had a tiny little car. You had to ride in the back. You couldn't fit back there. You're huge. He told you to order. I thought he was very polite. Ma'am, I'm sorry. You cannot fit in my car. I know you cannot fit in my car. I'm not trying to have you destroy my fucking car. Order an Uber XL. I'm sorry. Have a nice day. He handled that appropriately. Like there's no, here's the problem. There's no inclusion when you're that big, okay? Like you're responsible for that. You're responsible for that. No.
like a Lyft might be hurting pretty soon, too.
I knew it was illegal, and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorneys, John Marco and Zach Runyon, say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan.
This is why I moved out of Michigan. This is why I moved. Weight is a protected class. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. You cannot choose your color. If you have a disability, you did not choose that disability. If you get your legs blown off in war, you did not choose that. Right now, you chose to protect the country or whatever. If you get in a car accident, you didn't choose the outcome of that. Obesity, you choose. You choose obesity. She seems mentally fine, right? She seems cognitively fine. She's not like, she doesn't have like any type of like retardation that is visible, right? Like she doesn't have anything like that. She doesn't have some like disease where like she just can't stop eating. Oh, like no, being fat is not a protected class. That is a choice. That is a lifestyle choice. It is not protected in any way. This lawyer should be banned from being a lawyer.
By law.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, you know, I don't want to have black people in my car, or I don't.
Oh, it would be very different than saying that. It would be very different than saying that. He didn't tell her she couldn't get in the car because of the color of her skin. He said, no, bitch, physically, you can't do it. If you had somebody who was in a wheelchair, like one of those electric wheelchairs, they have special vans that can transport you because you can't fit in standard vehicles. This is no different. If you want to proceed to live your life at this size, then you have to accommodate your size. Now, should you not want to do that? The answer is simple. Stop eating so much and move more. I've helped people as big or bigger than her lose way more weight. You want to know what they were all doing? Every single one of them? Every single one. Nothing and overeating. Move more, eat less. You don't see people like that in Ethiopia. Why? Because they have to walk to get all their food and water. They have to move all day. They have to work. She is a quote unquote rapper. Okay. Write rhymes, like do your writing while you're walking. Do your writing while you're on a treadmill. Do your process of becoming a rapper while moving your body.
I want to have Christians in my car or Muslims in my car. It's the same. Under the law, it's the same.
The lawsuit is filed. Since she posted the encounter on social media, other full-figured folks have reached out saying...
Other full-figured folks. No. Other fat fucks. That's what it is. Full-figured. No. This bitch ain't full-figured. This bitch broke the mold. Okay? This ain't full-figured. I've seen women who are full-figured. There's some full-figured women who are pretty. They can pull it off, right? Thick is no problem. She's about 300 pounds from thick. She ate two thick people to get this size.
The same thing happened to them.
Okay, so morbidly obese 400-pound woman says she ran out of breath arguing with the driver. Well, that's the whole problem. That's the whole problem. Look at this. Look at this. What is this? What is this one? Let's see what this one says. Come on, where's my volume? Is there not sound in this? Lyft should have, see, here's the problem, is Lyft should have never even entertained this. Never even entertained this. They should, all they had to do was ask the driver, hey, what happened? This 400 plus pound hippo wanted to get in the back seat of my Toyota Corolla and I couldn't fit her, so I told her order an Uber XL. Okay, that makes sense. Case closed. I would have laughed this lawsuit right in their faces. I would have laughed in their faces about this. I'm suing. Then you should fat phobic. This is not fat phobic. This is I want to protect my car. What's wrong with wanting to protect the shocks on your car? Now, here's the deal. Here's what I will tell you. If you could do this, right? If you could take like an insurance policy out for Lyft, right? And you said, "Hey, I'll pick up these morbidly obese fat fatties. I'll have a fat fatty mobile." Right? Like you get a big old recliner, put it in the back of a Sprinter van, and fat fatty pickup. It's an extra $20 and I'll come pick your ass up. I'll take you through your drive-through on the way home. Whatever drive-through's on the way home, I'll take you through it. We know you ain't that fucking picky, right? I'll take your fat ass right through it. No problem. That's what Lyft should do. Have a standard, an XL, and a fat fatty. But this is outrageous. Outrageous. You are suing some dude who didn't want you to ruin his car. It would be like, okay, so here's the same thing, right? If my wife has a shirt that she really likes, okay? And I said, well, I want to wear that shirt because I think I would look nice in that shirt. If I put that shirt on, that shirt ain't never going to be the same. That shirt's going to get stretched out. That shirt will be ruined. That girl is going to fuck up that dude's seats. She's probably going to have to, it's probably going to fuck up the passenger seats, definitely going to fuck up the console in the middle. And that wheel well is going to get absolutely crushed. Those cars are not made to handle that much weight. You don't know that dude doesn't have stuff in the back seat of his car or in his trunk. You don't know, like, he might be saying, hey, I'm going to go do Lyft for a couple hours and I got to go drop this shit off. He saw her and was like, no, I'm out. I can't do this. And instead of her, like, and I get it, right? Like, I get it. It's a dose of reality. I understand it was probably, detrimental to your mental psyche to go, oh my God, I'm not that fat. No, you are. And I hope that you get so ashamed and offended by this that you do something about it. But I'm sick of hearing people say full figured or protected class or any of that. Here's the deal. You are worthless to society. Like, if your power in your phone got turned off, what are you doing? You can't defend yourself. You can't contribute. You can't do anything. You got winded arguing with him, and the argument was 18 seconds. Which means you can't even inhale without being out of breath. Like, no offense, but if you don't change, you're going to be dead in 2 years. So, like I said, if I'm their lawyers, I'm going to put continuance after continuance after continuance after continuance on this thing until she just dies of heart disease and then be like, well, case closed, I guess. Have a great day. I guess we'll let that Dank DeMoss grow on your grave because that's the next place it's going to come up.